Welcome back to More Sip the Talent, and as you can see by the picture on the screen, today's topic is Deebo Samuels. And funny little story before I start, this will be the second time I recorded this. I did a whole 20-minute spiel on Deebo with my mic on mute. But most of you know his nickname Deebo comes from the Friday movies back in, I think it came out in 1995, my senior year in high school. But I didn't see it until the summer of 95 because our little town didn't show a certain type of movies. But I digress. Let's get into Deebo and what makes him one of the most dangerous guys in the NFL. Had a okay rookie year. Had about 800, I think it was 802 yards. Had a little bit of down year. His sophomore year got hurt a little bit. Only had 33 catches for like maybe 5 something. I don't have the numbers right in front of me. I had them in front of me earlier. But last year, his third year, exploded for 77 catches, 1,400 yards. That's not even included what makes him even more dangerous. We're going to talk about that on the back end of the video. Let's go. Alright, so welcome back to More Sip the Talent. And if you like the content, go ahead and like the video. And at the end of this video, if you really like it, go ahead and subscribe. And all the new subscribers, I want to say welcome to More Sip the Talent. Again, this channel is for the entire NFL. Not just the Ravens like my regular channel is. So welcome all the new people. Everybody's coming back, welcome. And I've been on vacation, but I'm back now. And let's start with Deebo. Alright, against the Lions, Deebo here is bottom of your screen. The high white socks. Probably my mouse not working. There it is. And again, running routes is what receivers do. And let's talk about this route running. It's kind of condensed formation. So instead of running straight up the field, he's going to run at this DB, make him open his hips. Like, so that's his hips. He's going to hinge that way. And so to defend the go route, and like Jerry Rice always say, make it look like a go until it's not. So he's going to open his hips and hinge to defend the go route. Then Deebo just going to stick him and play it inside. And he don't really break hard or nothing like that. But the fact that he opened his hips up, you're going to see the DB take a little, like a Fred Flintstone type breaking step to try to get back on top of Deebo, but he gonna be NFL wide open, and any quarterback can hit this. Any NFL quarterback can hit this wide open though. See, he don't really know, but he's kind of shuffling, and now he's trying to get back on track. This is NFL wide open. Every NFL player should be able to hit this. Every NFL quarterback should be able to hit that. Now, what's so special about it is once he gets the ball in his hand, then he turns into a different guy. Now, you probably ain't going to get nothing special on this play, but just keep in mind, when he gets his hands on the ball, that's when you get a different guy. And that's another 10 yards after the catch right there. His run after the catch is ridiculous. And that's what separates him from a lot of people in the league, even on his third year in the league. So, this play in particular, nothing, I'm going to go ahead and preface it. This is an incomplete pass. But the fact that I saw this play, and this is one of the reasons I labeled it, just get him the damn ball, because you want to get him the ball in as many ways as possible. And if you see he's not being guarded, F what the play is, get him the ball. What you're going to see is this is outside zone this direction. This is outside zone left. But he realized this guy's on the line of scrimmage. This guy's way back here. And he has to kind of defend the zone too. So he don't, like everybody, all these guys, including the running back, is running stretch left. He just going to raise up, try to get the ball to Deebo. And he recognizes, okay, this is one of my best players. Let me give him the ball and go from there. Everybody else is running stretch left. Everybody. Even Ayuk, he just up here dancing like trying to run the guy off. He thinks it's a run. You just got to try to give him the ball in any way possible. That's him coming in motion up here at the top. Again, not a great route. 23's on top of him. But he found the ball. Now, again, I talked about how dangerous he was after the catch. He catches the ball on the minus 48-yard line with 2 guys in the area. With 2 defenders in the area. 2 Lions, 1 Deebo. But this is what Deebo does. You don't know if you watch from the Friday movies. Deebo beat up everybody. He's about to beat these guys up figuratively. So again, let's recap. I ain't gonna even rewind it. Not a great route, great ball skills, great yards after the catch, and not the fastest because he did 23 was all over him. The ball just happened to be behind him. Deebo adjusted, and he does what he does after the catch. Pardon my sniffles. All right. Now in this game versus the Seahawks, he got the high red socks on. That's him at the bottom of your screen. Give him the ball any means necessary. Quick screen. Look at the catch. Look at the catch. Look at the mitts. Bam. And just fit it. Now, yeah, that was a hole on this play. But the fact that you can just, snap the ball and get it right to him like the play we just saw a minute ago and let him do his thing. And we don't care about the hole, but I will give you a little tidbit of information for those that don't know. For those that care and play Madden, this cat right here in his box, I think he just became the first O-line 99 ever given out by Madden in the preseason. And that's Trent Williams. I think he's the first, correct me if I'm wrong, could be the first O-line 99 in Madden. And again, route running, understanding routes. They give him a free release, which is bad. And so he's just going to get the leverage on that guy. He's going to kind of run it inside to make sure he get the leverage he need. Then he's going to work it across the field. Keep in mind, Ayuk's going to push up and push out. And so this safety, this corner going to go with him. And then Deebo's going to have this hole underneath wide open. He worked inside leverage on this guy. He ain't just go straight off the ball. Worked inside of him. So now you just got to run away from him. So he don't have these great moves and do all that, but he understands leverage. He runs hard. And he catches the ball. I mean, it's more than one way to be a great receiver. You don't have to have just great footwork, but you do need to understand leverage if you don't, and get the releases you need. All right, let's see right here. Now this play right here, this is versus Jamal Adams, and we know Deebo. If you don't know, Deebo don't mind blocking. Him, George Kittle, and Juszczyk, they don't mind blocking for the running backs for the 49ers. So you got Jamal Adams guarding Deebo. Now Jamal ain't the fastest. Definitely probably one of the most physical guys. So this matchup right here is pretty good on physicality. You expect to see some violent stuff going on right here. Well, Deebo's going to set this up because he's known for being a blocker too. I'm going to come off the ball. I'm going to shuffle because I'm finna block you. And because he's shuffling, Jamal really ain't paying no attention. His eyes are really in that backfield. And they're going to take advantage of it. Now when he realizes the quarterback still has the ball, it's too late. And again, he ain't the fastest, but it's a lot of times you ain't going to see NFL guys get caught from behind. Now, helping your young quarterback out. Now it's not Jimmy G at quarterback. It's Trey Lance. He's just going to work. He's going to work this open space. He's going to keep his hands up. And with his hands up, that helps Trey Lance know that, hey, I'm ready to receive this ball. Go ahead and give it to me. He's in the open space. Now look at his hands. Look, there's his hands. My hands are up. Give it to me the best way you can. I'm ready to receive it. He just keep working for his QB. Just keep working. Get the ball now. What is he gonna do once he catch it? Again, he is most dangerous after the catch. He made that guy miss. And he lost about 3 yards to gain about 4. But still. And this was not a great example of what he do after the catch, but we're gonna get to that. Just chill. Top of your screen here. Versus the Bears. Now, this is some good route running. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this as a post. So, what he's going to do is he's going to run at this guy. Now, he's going to run like straight at him. Get him to open up more this way to defend the go route. Then he's going to get inside of him and just work this way. Now, he's not going to outrun him. Again, Deebo's not a burner. But what he's going to do is when Jimmy G throws this ball, he's going to slow down, get the corner on his back, and then go up and get the ball. He don't high point it, but he basically shields the corner from the ball. So either he's gonna catch it or the corner got to knock it down. It won't be an interception. Okay, pushing out at him, break it back inside. There's the throw. Now saying you can't see the corner because he's on him, but he's shielding him off. And to give you a better example of him shielding him off, you got a back view. It's a pretty good throw by Garoppolo, especially with all that going on around his feet. He gonna lean into him, shield him off. Like I said, he don't really high point it, but he gets himself between the ball and the defender. So the defender has to really make a extraordinary effort to go around him to get that ball. or to even knock it down. I mean, now once he gets his hands on it, he's pretty good. Now I'm gonna pause right here for a second. Weeks 1 through 10 or 11, they use him in some jet sweeps and stuff like that. But I don't know if like their running backs got hurt or they just decided to put him in the backfield to kind of see what happened. But from week 11 to week 18, he averaged between 5 and 10 carries a game. That's where the extra yardage came in, and which in turns to me makes him one of the most dangerous guys in the NFL, because you can line him up at receiver, motion him into the backfield. You can put him in the backfield, motion him to a receiver. You can exploit him as a mix match based off the personnel the defense sends out there. Because if you go out there with four receivers and a running back, and they send out their dime personnel, then you put him in the backfield in this look right here. Now you got two backs, and they don't have the personnel to defend that. Now you putting a DB in the box trying to defend some stuff, and that's gonna be a long day for that DB. But now they start doing stuff like this, and most of their runs are outside, so people can say, "Well, he just running jet sweep," but they just handed it to him. There's a run in here that is traditional between the tackles run, and I'm gonna show you his skill set, his running back skill set, because we already know what he can do as a receiver. They do a lot of pin and pulls with it. Now, again, for me, if I was the OC, I would have motioned Deebo and kept my running back in the game, running back in the box. But they did the opposite. They motioned the running back so they can hand the ball off to Deebo, which is nuts. You're just trying to get him outside. Now, what I like about it is most receivers that may come in and do some stuff like this, they'll tiptoe. He don't tiptoe, which allows him to run through arm tackles. Some of y'all say he probably shouldn't get. He gets because he's running full speed, and if the guy is being blocked and tries to last minute come off that block, he runs through those arm tackles, and I'm demonstrating like I'm on camera. His vision is good too. His vision is so good already. I don't have a back view of this one, but let's talk about it. My bad. Let me go back. I gotta pause it. All right, he reading this block. So if he kicks him out, he gonna hit it right off his butt inside. But he gotta hit it full speed just in case somebody's there. But he's really trying to hook him. That's what he really want to do. He want to hook him and allow Deebo to get outside and have a one-on-one with this cat. Because he got to go outside. He got to. But by him going outside too, that leaves a lane for Deebo. But now he can hit it downhill. And anybody that's not head up or form facing him, you got to make a real tackle. See, both of them hit that same gap. So now you got two guys basically in this gap. And he going to hit it right off his butt. Wide open. And because he running full speed, he ran through that little crappy tackle, and he gonna kind of outrun that guy. If he wasn't hitting at full speed, they could have got something on him and tackled him or got him out of bounds. But hitting it wide open, slow two, explode through the hole. Slow two, explode through the hole. Again, this is gonna show his running back skill set. So you think he's trying to get outside, but it's really like a power play. Kick out, wrap. It's really power. Now, setting this block up. If he takes that, I'm going to shoot off this side of the block. He does that. All right, now got that out the way. Now I got to worry about this block that's going on right here. All right, Jack jumps outside, so now I'm going to try to shoot to the inside of that, which he does. Now, my favorite part of this run, watch him tuck the ball and finish the freaking run. Get you some. Give me another 3 yards. He finishes runs like a real runner. And I don't know if that's a disservice or disrespectful, but he finishes runs like a real running back. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way to any running backs out there. Now they're doing pin and pull. Now, I talked about this in the video I messed up. This cat right here did a hell of a job on these pin and pull plays. He's been asked to block defensive ends. Brandon Ayuk is not a big fella, but he does a good job of sealing this to allow him to get outside, him to go, and for Deebo to get outside. Because he don't have to dominate these blocks, but you got to hold them off enough to let the ball carrier get out here. Because he got him sealed right now. He got him sealed. Use tech pushes that guy by. Now, at this point, Ayuk did a great job of setting the edge. This cat kind of missed the tackle. One-on-one, and you got to line him with a safety. So now all you got to do, play football. Play football. Now, what I will say is, he didn't allow this to happen. He didn't let that happen. See, outrunning it. All you got to do, slow down just a little bit. Let him get in front of him, then push him where you want to go and cut off of it. Instead of, you see, he's in front of the blocker. He needs to be behind the blocker. And if he run you out of bounds, so be it. But you have a better chance of scoring if you let 60 do his job. Again, trying to get outside. Everybody's working outside. Now, because he got it in his mind that he trying to get to this pylon over here. And he gonna run through anything to get to it. That's fine. You got to have power to do that. And he runs with a lot of power. Look, see, because he ran with power, he ran through that little wimpy tackle. He gonna run through 23's little tackle. And look, and I ain't noticed this the first time, but watch him cover the ball up. Look at him cover the ball up. Because there's no contact coming. A lot of running backs still don't do that. Touchdown. Jet sweeps, which he was doing that already anyway. But because he hits at full speed, and he gets another 15 yards because of the face mask from the other team. He runs hard. One cut, stick. Look at it. Let it form. This is like that. I think it's George Hallis that they always show it. We get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and that'd be the alley for your running back to run. I love watching that clip. That's what he got. And 25 was just hanging on for dear life. That's why he got a face mask. He was just trying to grab something. Now, most receivers that are gadget guys don't really do this. Patterson does it, but I think Patterson is more a running back than a receiver at this point in his life. Then a lot of people think about Percy Harvin. Percy Harvin is different. Percy Harvin from high school on up has always just been a football player to me. You can't say Percy's a receiver. You can't say Percy's a running back. You can't say he's a tight end or a quarterback or whatever. Percy is a football player, and Percy Harvin's a whole nother different story. But again, just got the guy in the backfield, just gonna toss it to him. Got again, Ayuk. Look at Ayuk on the defensive end. Now he not gonna kill this guy or dominate this guy, but he does enough to get Juszczyk and Deebo out there. So the defender's gonna win because this is a receiver block of defensive end. So you got to know it's gonna happen. But Juszczyk got the kick out. Ayuk did enough to get Deebo to the hole, and his power is gonna allow him to run through this shitty arm tackle. Now, this is the last play. And this is another one of the reasons why I say you just got to get him the damn ball. But let's just watch it first. By any means necessary, you just got to give him the ball. It's crazy all the stuff that he does once the ball is in his hands. You just got to get it to him by any means. Let's see. This is a negative yard throw. Just a quick flick of the wrist. It's a screen. But again, now you've thrown the ball negative 2 yards. No, they go to the line. You've 1, 2, 3. You was doing it 4 yards. A negative 4 yard pass. Made him miss because of the block. Got his blocker set up. Now let's this block set up. Cuts off of it, which is what he should have did on that long run at the bottom of the screen a few plays ago. And now he in the open field. Now do I have enough speed to finish? Now, did he have enough speed to finish? No, he didn't. And I'm not hating on that, but I'll take this, however many yard gain this is, where they started at. They started at the 16. So this is a 84 yard touchdown. Really almost a 90 yard run because he's on 11 right now. Dude, special, man. You just got to get him the ball by any means necessary, and probably, if he's not the most dangerous guy in the NFL, he's one of the most dangerous guys. And that's my spiel on Deebo. Next week we'll be back with another episode. Not sure who we're gonna do yet, but again, if you like the video, like the video. If you really like it, subscribe. Welcome all the new people. Welcome all the people coming back. And this is Coach Evans again with another more Sip the Tally Films. And I'm out, man. Enjoy your weekend.